No, it's okay. It's all good. It's nothing. Oh, fine. Yes, thank you, cicadas. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for removing the rain, the backdrop of my sorrows for a moment. Let's see where we go from here. Anyway, hey, hi-ho. God damn you, headphones. Hey, hi-ho, and howdy, everyone. My name is Shannon O'Shug, and welcome yet again to another episode of the Fruit of Grisaia. In the previous one, Shannon hated a lot of things. But that was to be expected. Let's be real, y'all been waiting for that for a while. Again, the worst part is I know there's no way there it doesn't get that's anywhere even remotely close to as bad as it will get. It won't. It'll get so much worse than that. And yeah, that ruined everything. Just ruined my joy completely. Fuck. Anyway. Again, dude, it's just it is such a weird double-edged sword. It is because she's just my favorite thing. Period. It's my favorite thing in anything. So it affects me in a way that nothing else does. And I hate it. What happened last episode? Glad you asked. Went to go talk to Michiru. And we talked about how Michiru exists. And she didn't take it super well. Because she feels incredibly inferior to everything that she is. And I hate that. And I hate watching her cry. And Kaori out here making me fucking so upset because she's really good at her job. And her job is to hurt me, apparently. So, I'm really glad that even though we do our face cam, it's really, really small. So you can't see it very well. So you can't see my eyes full of water. The glasses help, I think. So that's nice. That's nice. So I can just sit here and suffer in my own self and not have to share it. Anyway. Yeah, and we left off with that not going so well, and Kyle didn't get no love. It sucked. I hated all of that. So I guess let's continue on. I'd expected the rain... Fuck you. I'd expected the rain to linger, but it vanishes with surprising swiftness. Before I know it, the sound of raindrops against the window disappears, and the cicadas emerge from their hiding places to join in the vigorous chorus of chirps. The sunlight streaming in from the window is so bright it almost feels like the dismal little scene in Michiru's room was all an illusion. As the air grows thick with humidity, I rest my hands on the damp desk and settle my breathing. The world, previously dark as night, has at least regained its luster. I can only hope the change of weather rallies Michiru's spirits a little. The fact that you... Like, again, I'm sure you'll fuck it up here in a minute. But, like... That conversation did kind of seem to put a bit of a kick to Yuuji. I don't know how much of a kick, but his conversation with her had a level of actual concern and some care and a little bit of, you know, an attempt to care about her feelings. And as he was walking back, you could get a sense that he did take. It did kind of affect him a little bit. Again, he walks back and he takes note of how it. Again, the world previously dark as night. Like, he kind of gets that, which is the thing. So I don't know. The fact that he kind of seemed to take a little bit of note and concern and seriousness with that, I guess, is a thing. The fact that he's talking about having hope that she's feeling better is a thing. So anyway, all right then. With those words, I push myself up off the desk. At times, it can be the easiest to postpone the planning phase until after you've started moving. My head feels strangely heavy on my shoulders. My thoughts are sluggish and vague. Unless I verbally spur myself on, I don't think I'll manage to even take the first step forward. Alright then, what's next? I speak again, trying to get into gear, but my wheels can't find any traction. Well, sometimes it doesn't come easy. I continue speaking my thoughts out loud, but strangely flat words evaporate into the muggy air. Seems like this technique just isn't going to work today. And again, the fact that he does seem to have... Again, that he's affected in a way is a point in his favor. But fortunately, the deadlock's broken from the other side. I stand and quietly open the door. Hey, sweetie. I hate it. It's like there's just the voice and I hate it. Michiru stands outside my room with a face full of regret and anxiety. Eyes darting back and forth, she plays with the hem of her skirt. The girl clearly has not calmed down yet. I hate the fucking cheek vibration. It doesn't look good, Shannon. Don't do it anymore. Judging from those terribly bloodshot eyes, she was probably crying in her room until not so long ago. Don't apologize for a fucking moment about anything. There's no need for that. Michiru's just full of apologies lately. At this point, it's no longer clear what she's even sorry for. The meaningless words fill her for when she doesn't know what else to say. And I get that. But still, like, I realize I'm trying to fucking say a lesson. Number one, as someone who can't listen, I'm trying to say a lesson to... I'm trying to say a lesson about something that I don't have. That I still need that lesson on. I don't know, it's... Again, we're basically just the same person. Middly, don't have the personality thing. So I guess that there's that. You don't need to apologize. Do you want to come in?
大丈夫。でも私どうしていいのかわからなくて。
I see. I'm not irresponsible enough to tell you it's not a problem, let alone don't worry about it, but right now you're too upset to think. You should just kind of pet the cat for a while until you feel a little better.
そうだね。私もそう思ってた。
Just do something to kind of bring yourself down. Hell, if just chilling with the man's Kyles will help center you a little bit, then yeah. No, he's not in here. So I'm heading out of the school a little while ago.
そっか。じゃあそこかな。私ニャメルを探しに行ってくるね。
You should go with her, by the way. We are assuming that little spot by the her spot. Yeah, I've talked about how, again, that place scares me. Like, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but it does scare me a little bit. And again, we talked about how I don't trust the you leaving her alone in general sort of thing at the moment, because it scares me. So please keep that in mind, Yuuji. Michiru sets off down the hallway, presumably intending to head for the usual high ridge. But after only a few steps, she loses her balance and has to steady herself against the wall. Maybe you should get a little rest first.
だってさっきミャンメルに冷たくしちゃったからすぐ謝らなくちゃ。
Sweetie.
これあげるの。
Michiru holds out a hand to show me a small plastic bag full of biscuits in the shape of various animals.
これはね、いい子にしてた時にだけあげてるの。ちゃんと猫用に作られてるやつなんだよ。でも一度にたくさんあげたらお腹壊しちゃうからちょっとずつね。
It fucking hurts so much watching her kind of like her trying to be strong. It's not to say that she isn't strong, that she doesn't have that, but just trying too hard to get by, and God, I hate it. The girl forces a strained, quavery smile onto her face. In combination with her swollen red eyes, the effect is downright pitiful. I see. By which you presumably mean, I just bought too many. You can have one, but that's it.
あ、そう。私ツンデレだもんね。そういう風に言わないとね。
Either way, I'll come too. I can't leave you alone in this condition. Thank you, motherfucker. Please, thank you. Jesus, God.
本当嬉しいな。これってデートかな。
I think the term search and rescue operation is more appropriate.
つまりデートじゃないんだよね。
God damn it. I decided to come along entirely on my own. No one else played any role. Is that enough for you?
それでいいよ。じゃあ行こう。
Michiru reaches down and grasps my hand. Since there's no particular reason to shake her off, I squeeze back with a moderate amount of force. What do you plan to do if someone sees us like this? Want your tsundere reputation be ruined?
いいのよ。ユージが勝手に付きまとってきてるってことにするんだか
Now you're gonna make me into a stalker? Oh, you really are nothing but trouble, princess.
ら。
It was funny. Because, you know, again, world the way it is at the moment. I went on Facebook for the first time, like ever. Like, I don't ever post on Facebook. Fuck that website. I can't. I hate it. It's an anxiety-ridden, disgusting mess. I don't. I hate being on there. I hate everything everyone has to say all the time. It's obnoxious, stupid, and I hate it. But anyway, I jumped on there for the first time in forever and posted something. It was basically just like, hey, it's a crazy time in the world right now. I'm really bad at keeping up, but I just wanted to jump in and say, hey, hope everyone's doing all right. Love you guys. Hope you guys are well. Take care. What you been up to in life, stuff like that. Can't really go out to go hang out and meet and hang and see how everyone's doing, but hey, I can say, hey, here. Anyway, I did that, and it was really nice. I got to talk to a lot of old people from like high school and middle school and family and stuff like that. I don't know. It was a nice. It was a nice moment. But I remember sitting down there and doing that. And obviously a lot of people asked, much like I had asked, like, hey, how you doing? How's life been treating you? What you been up to? Has everything been going? Basically, my response was always just like, hey, you know, working, getting by, living. This is what I do. I work, I eat, sleep, I fuck around on here. It's what I do. So yeah, but anyway, I mentioned like, yeah, and kind of work on my online stuff. And this is basically how I put it. I never was like, oh yeah, no, my YouTube channel and all that. And the reason is number one, I don't need my grandmother finding out anymore about this, because I know she's like asked my brother, like, oh, what's Shannon's YouTube channel name? And like, my cousins have asked as well, and I'm like, y'all are all super religious. And I mean, y'all know me. Yeah, like I don't say anything, I don't do anything while I'm over there. But clearly there's a lot of disagreement on, number one, just how we are as people. But the things that I say and do and what I'm into and stuff like that. I mean, so every time that comes up, his little thing is like, I don't know, man. I guess I don't know. My brother's great. He's always a covering for me, and I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you, my boy. You're beautiful. You ain't gonna watch this. Just don't watch my stuff, but he's great. Anyway, point is, but yeah, that's why I don't. I'm not like, oh yeah, all my YouTube stuff. I said it to one person, but it's because it's the only person out of like almost all of them that I ever told that I did YouTube stuff. And to be fair, she doesn't give a shit. She thought it was cool, but she doesn't give a shit. Cool person. No like joke there. She's great. But anyway, like I'm always very. I'm always very vague about it, and it's because of shit like this. It is because what I do on YouTube is I sit here and I play games and watch shows where I cry about shit I shouldn't cry about. Like, I don't think anyone judges me too much for last episode. They will judge probably to the extent of which I got crybaby about it. But I don't think they'll judge me having emotions during it. And I doubt they'd have me judge me for emotions during this scene. But normal human beings would see that I just wanted to start bawling. And this, because she went... and they would ostracize me from society. Because it is dumb, pathetic, childish, and silly. And it's so real. Yeah, that's why I don't tell anyone what I do on YouTube. It's somehow worse than if I just said, oh, I do porn. Like, somehow that would be less upsetting to me to say to someone than, oh, well, there's this one game where my favorite character of all time does this. And I started to... Anyway, that was my little side story, because I needed something to break up everything. Moving on. One more time, please. Meowmel. You remind me of like Menma yelling for Honoru. It's adorable. Anyway, looking around the area restlessly, Michiru calls out the cat's name again and again. I really hate how it comes at really random intervals too. Like I'll get caught on it. It's half the time it's completely random. Like then right there was nothing there that would have instilled it. Like it wasn't even like the bullshit that I get mad at myself for starting to get emotional about, there was nothing there. And it still hit me just because I'm like, everything. it's this is why I don't tell people these things. Yeah. Probably wasted effort. Think I'd be able to sense his presence if he was hiding around here. Yeah, I know. Kyle gives off a legendary aura. He's kind of a superhero. He just radiates pure perfection. Much like someone else I know. I saw him running around towards the road, so he probably left the I'm dying. So he probably left the premises for a while. Maybe he's still outside the campus? Hey, no. Sweetie? Michiru, baby girl, sweet bean, my perfection, my everything. He's a cat. Sorry, but I'm serious. He's a cat. He's off eating something somewhere. He'll be okay. He still loves you so much. I promise he does. Because Kyle's the fucking man, and he knows what is up. That's right, I do very much. Michiru's great. I just gotta go over here. Some tuna over here. Blake was telling me all about it. Real great. I put it in my mouth. It's delicious. It's a cat. It's okay. It's okay. Exactly. Won't forgive you. Give him a little food and he'll forget it ever happened. It's just a cat, you know? And I say that with the utmost of love to Kyle. I say that with the utmost love to my cat and to all other animals. But animals are really stupid. And we love them, but they're dumb as a box of rocks. And that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. He'll forgive you. I promise. We love them. No. I feel like that might even be directed to me a little. I'm sorry, but I'm just trying to say it's gonna be okay. We'll find him. We'll find him. You have a place in mind, right? No need to be so uneasy. Yeah. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. He's the man's Kyle. We've got this. We fucking got this. After a slow walk along the seaside road, we finally approach the usual spot. Michiru's not in great shape. She had to squat down and catch her breath several times, but she refused to take a longer break. Take your time, baby girl. Please do. I know. Large puddles of water sit on the surface of the road, beautifully reflecting the blue sky above, apparently trying not to disturb. Also, I'm being very confident and optimistic about this. Like, just know that if you were ever trying to pull some silly shit, where it's like and then you find Kyle got hit by a car on the road, I will quit this game yesterday. Anyway, just want to make that clear. I'm only saying it's again. Would it? No. Probably not. But I will lose my fucking mind. Anyway, we're gonna be fine. He's gonna be having a great time. He's gonna be so happy, and we're gonna kick it. Anyway. Fucking Christ. Going. Anyway. Apparently trying not to disturb their... Oh, wait. Fuck. Large puddles of water sit on the surface of the road, beautifully reflecting the blue sky above. Apparently trying not to disturb their brilliance, Michiru carefully steps around them as she walks. That is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm sorry, Wooloo, in episode 3 of Twilight Wings. I know what I said. Erica Mendez, you did a great job, but but it's Michiru. I'm sorry. That's the cutest fucking thing in the world. Even if it's just like, I don't want to get my shoes. Like, whatever the fuck. The reason is, it's adorable having that mental image of her just, like, doing a little trot around. And she's sad, but still, acknowledge... As much as I love Ruby, I will never be the biggest Ruby fan on the earth. As much as I love Pokemon, I will never be the biggest Ruby fan on Earth. As much as I love Franks, I will never be the biggest Franks fan on the Earth. But I just like to make it very fucking clear that there was no one on this fucking planet. And I will fight someone to the death with my bare hands. Who loves Meech like I do. I want to make that very fucking clear. It is one of the few things I am willing to fight other people on. I realize I haven't finished the game yet. I don't care. That doesn't fucking count. Make that clear. Subreddit? I don't want to hear anyone try and say otherwise. Comment section? Forums? Fuck all you. You got nothing on me. Anyway, moving on. Even as I'm watching my girl hop around like an unusually dejected rabbit, my mind is somewhere else entirely. A certain unpleasant premonition has begun to take root inside of me. Do not fucking say what I was saying earlier. At times like these, my animal instinct is vexingly accurate. Don't you fucking say what I was saying earlier, because I wasn't... I was... No. You put that fucking evil on me, Yuuji. I will freak the fuck out. Michiru frantically searches places where a cat might be hiding, but there's no familiar meow to greet her. The still damp grass leaves her clothes slightly wet. Michiru, don't get too flustered even if he isn't here. Probably just hanging around somewhere else for the moment. There's no cause for alarm. Only a room in here? It's more unusual than him going missing. We're dealing with a stray cat. Surely it has other haunts. Oh, it's Kyle. It's our boy Kyle. No, we're not fucking leaving you here. There's no goddamn way on earth. Look for him where? This music is way too happy for how upset she is right now, and I hate it. I hate that contrast. Again with the crazy talk. My son! Oh. A light brown cat spotted with white emerges from a nearby clump of bushes. Michiru heaves a heavy sigh, then crouches down and talks to it. You know where Kyle is? You know where Clarence? We get him on the case? We gotta get a name for you. I'm gonna call you Franklin. This is Franklin, and Franklin is gonna show us where Kyle is, and Kyle's gonna be fucking fine. Franklin, goddammit. Anyway, the stray cat seems to be primarily interested in the biscuits Michiru is holding. Probably emerged after hearing the plastic bag rustling. Oh. She's such a perfect fucking soul. She's fucking perfect. Again, you know what I mean. It's just everything about her. Yeah, Franklin, come back. Bring our boy back to us, please. Thank you. He might have just wandered back into the dorm on his own by now. Come on, let's get going. Yeah, it's gonna be okay. It fucking better be okay, but it's gonna be okay. Michiru trudges along, clearly discouraged. The sun's just now straight overhead, ruthlessly bathing us in the midsummer heat. It's gonna be okay. Maybe he picked some flowers because he saw that you were sad, so he went and like scooped up some flowers. Kyle would be the kind of boy to do that. He's a fucking ladies' man. He's all about it, boy. He's like, yo, you appear to be having a day of discomfort, so I went off and picked like a bunch of bluebells, lilacs, daisies. And do they have all these in Japan? I don't know. But I got scooped them up. I flew away because I got cat superpowers, and I got them, and I got a big old bouquet, and I'm gonna give them to the prettiest person in the whole world. Is what Kyle would say. I am an embarrassment to humanity. Fuck. What's the point in speculating? It is completely natural for cats to wander off. He'll be back once he gets hungry.
私のせいで家出しちゃったってことだよ。
No, that doesn't... That's not what that means.
困るよ。それはすごい困る。
That fucking voice.
ねえ、もしかしてここ
Sweetie, don't think like that. I'm sorry I mentioned it earlier. No. No. Front wing? No. I know it's too late, you already made the game, but fuck all of that. No. We're gonna go find Kyle, and he's gonna give her a big ol' fucking hug, and he's gonna plop on her goddamn head. Don't get caught up in what ifs. In the first place... All of a sudden, Michiru drops her plastic bag of biscuits onto the road. I pick it up and hold it out to her, but the girl shows no sign of reaching out to take it. What's wrong? Tired from the walk? I don't mind carrying it on my back if you want. You on my back.
あれやめる
Please don't. Michiru slowly raises a finger to point far down the path. On the side of the asphalt roadway, there is a small black lump, like a spot of spilled ink.
ねえユージ、あそこで倒れてるのにやめるかな。やめるじゃない。
I can't say from a distance. I'll go take a look. So you stay here. Understand? Don't move an inch.
ね、ユージ。
I've never heard this music before, but I already hate it. The black lump's lying about 100 meters ahead. It must have tumbled along the road for a decent distance after the impact. There is a visible bloody trail leading to the small body. This is awful. Still breathing, but it's a matter of time. The black object before my eyes is without a doubt an unfortunate feline that was hit by a car. But I can't determine whether it's Michiru's pet or simply a stray that bears a strong resemblance to it. No, if I take the time to observe it calmly, I should be able to tell, but for now, I put that off.
やめる。
I told you to wait, damn it. Why didn't you listen? Ignoring my words completely, the girl approaches on trembling legs.
ユージ、この子にやめるだよ。やめる。
Michiru's expression instantly crumples with despair. Her eyes are already full of tears. I briefly hesitate, uncertain how to explain the reality before us.
Meow.
The cat responds to Michiru's call with a feeble croak. It's unmistakably that familiar meow.
やめるが血が出てる。やめる。
I can't express how upset I'm gonna be if you do it to me. But somehow I can Not express even more how if you do it to her. I can't. Calm down, okay? Panicking isn't gonna help anything. I'll take a look. I examine the cat where it lies limply on the road. There's bleeding from the mouth and ears, but the external wounds don't appear that severe. When I feel gently around the stomach area, I can feel the broken bones and ruptured viscera on the other side. The animal suffered serious internal damage from the impact. It's almost like squeezing a rubber bag full of ice cubes. I have the unpleasant feeling that his organs aren't where they used to be. Small, bright red pools of blood have formed on the edge of the cat's eyes. When I pet his head, the animal blinks, sending them flowing down his face like tears. He'd been avoiding me all this time, but it wasn't exactly how I'd pictured our reconciliation. He won't make it if we leave him like this. We gotta get him to a vet, and now. No, you heard him. We just gotta get him to a vet. Tell me if you see a car approaching, alright? I'll stop him. Please, dear Christ, be careful. Hey, watch it. Are you trying to get yourself killed? Freaking the fuck out enough as it is, okay? As Michiru dashes out in the middle of the road, the driver screeches to a halt, then rolls down his window to shout angrily. I come running after him and put both hands on the hood of his taxi. I am sorry about my friend, but please hear us out. We have an emergency. Can you please get us to a veterinarian quickly? We don't have time to argue, alright? In response to my forceful bluster, the apparently soft-hearted driver nods quietly. When I turn back, Michiru is already carrying the limp black cat in her arms. Its limbs lie bent in strange directions. From a distance, it almost looks like she's cradling a small bundle of withered branches. Get in, Michiru, and keep calm. Yeah. It's fucking Kyle. Kyle doesn't get taken out by a fucking car. Let's focus on getting him to a vet. I could not express to you. No, like, I the amount of different levels it would piss me off if Kyle dies is if I already love the fucking cat. It's fucking Kyle. Meowmel, you know what I mean. But like, there's that. There's Michiru. I fucking hate this. But if I got spoiled on Kyle dying that one random fucking time out of nowhere, and everyone was like, "Oh no, don't worry about it. You're misunderstanding the situation." Blah blah blah. Something. I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. I'm gonna actually lose my fucking mind. There's so many different levels of upset, and I'm so. It's like I knew it. I knew, like, after a while, there was so much buildup. There's one of two things that was going to happen. It's either going to be nothing, or it was going to be exactly what you think. That's why I said it. I hate so much I fucking despise how much she's beating herself up over it. Inside Michiru's arms, Meowmel draws ragged, shallow breaths, trembling slightly.
私のせいでこんなことになって本当にごめんね。やめる。ごめんね。
This isn't your fault. It was an accident. Apologizing isn't going to change anything.
あの時に私がちゃんと構ってあげればこんな思いをしなくて済んだのに。もっとずっと一緒にいてあげられたのに。
Large teardrops tumble down Michiru's cheeks and fall onto Meowmel's face. The cat, lying there like a tattled old carpet, is slowly covered in a mixture of tears and blood. Thank you for being very kind and being generous with what you're actually having on screen.
そうだ。ユージ、きっとビスケット食べれば元気になるよ。だってニャンメル、ビスケット大好きだもんね。ねえ、貸して。
Michiru seizes the bag of treats from my hands, then breaks one up and places a tiny piece on the tip of her index finger.
好きなんだでしょ。食べて。ねえ、お願いだから食べて。
Meowmel tentatively sticks out his tongue and licks Michiru's finger several times. A fragment of biscuit on her finger quickly grows sticky and red with his blood.
ねえ、見てユージ。ニャンメル食べたよ。元気になるよね。このまま元気になるよね。
Distorting the truth would be easy enough, but what's the point? My lies can't dull her pain, much less save the cat. I offer them both a sincere answer. Hug him, Michiru. That's the only thing you can really do right now.
なんでそんなこと言うの？なんで助からないみたいに言うの？だってほら、こんなに元気だよ。ニャンメル、こんなに元気になってる。目がキラキラしてるもん。 お願い行かないで。どこにも行かないで。 してまだ助かるかも。でもどうしてユージはそんな冷静でいられるの？私こんなの耐えられないよ。もし私が私じゃなかったらニャメルは死なずに済んだの？一人のハロコだったら幸せな日々が続いてたの？処理なんて言わないで。だってこの子にャンメルだよ。二人で名前つけたんだよ。どうしてなんで冷静でいられるの？ユージはニャンメルのことが大事じゃないの？ねえ、なんで？こうなったのも私が名前をつけたからだ。やっぱり名前なんてつけなきゃよかったんだよ。私と関係しなければよかったんだ。もうやだよ。こんなのやだよ。もうこれ以上悲しいことはやだよ。誰かと仲良くなったり笑ったりしても結局最後にはお別れしかないんだ。もういい。こんなのひどいよ。
I can't. I can't. I talked about it in the past, and I knew there was. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry I can't do anything. I'm sorry I can't say anything. I can't read it. Not out loud. I can't. I'm sorry. Like, I can't talk. I'm sorry.
でもわかんないよ。今私がするべきことなんてわかんない。
I attempt to pay the cabbie, but he drives off without accepting a dime. Probably wanted to bid the quickest possible farewell to his ear clients and their blood-stained cat corpse.
彼女は強いんだ。女もいいし。だからそんなことが言えるけど、私はバカだから。考えたってわかんないよ。
Michiru hugs the cat's body tightly, showing no intention of letting go anytime soon. She seems to have accepted the reality of its death, but clearly has no idea how to cope with it. It's not a stuffed animal in your arms. You can't hold on to it forever.
わかってる。
Let me take the cat. I won't treat him badly. After a long internal debate, Michiru finally hands me the cat. I decide it's probably best to let her be alone for a while. After respectfully dealing with the cat's body, I return to my room and take a shower. The cat died. From an objective point of view, a stray cat was hit by a car. Nothing more, nothing less. In animal shelters, abandoned pets and feral strays are disposed of in the tens of thousands every year. To the world at large, the death of that cat is essentially meaningless. But a precious fragment of I'm gonna be done for the night, guys. I'm gonna be done for the night. I gotta be done.